we're finally here. I had the Lyft driver drop me off at this location because there's a surprise for you guys. So what we're gonna be seeing is all thanks to Turo. So Turo has helped me out with this travel, and most importantly have gotten me a ride so that I can go up to all these California Malibu meets. We're gonna be going to the 46ers and the Modbargains meet and this. So I'll be putting a link below for you guys. Again, thanks to Turo for helping me get out here, getting me wheels so that I can come out with you guys. But yeah, why don't we go and check it out? So I can put my stuff in here. But yeah, we're gonna hit the streets of LA. So I'm doing a giveaway for this video, and to make it really simple and clear, Spencer Burke, owner of Devoted Society, sent me some cool swag, some merch. They don't fit me. I do have some that do fit, but for the ones that don't fit me, they are medium. I'm gonna be giving them away for some of you lucky people. Just like this video, subscribe, and comment below your favorite food. Just something simply like that, and I'll go ahead and pick one of you guys, or a couple of you guys, and send out some of these for you. If you guys don't know already, Devoted Society is an awesome group for like-minded individuals. You can go ahead and check them out. Just go ahead and go to devotedsociety.com or at Devoted Society on Instagram. So I just want to show you a gist of some of the cars that we saw. I don't really want to get too much into it just because I don't want to really make a long video, and most importantly, I think it's about just the experience and kind of what's going on. And obviously, after not having such a long video, just showing you something. So here's a couple cool things that we saw, a couple highlights of my times at those meets, like the 46ers, the most importantly, like the going out to the Malibu at first, and then kind of getting to the Modbargains. But I think it's really cool, and I think you guys would probably admire some of these things, so check it out. All in all, we saw some cool cars. I met some awesome people. I was really happy to see, you know, some of these people that either I haven't seen in a long time, met for the first time, and just kind of reunited. All in all, I think the Modbargains meet was an absolute blast. It was such a success. We had, from what I heard, just the entire lot was full. We had over 100 cars at some point, and just people couldn't get in, so it was just tremendous. And here's a couple cool shots from the Modbargains meet too. Met up with Finding Nick, an awesome guy. We had a crazy just turnout, and I think it's simply just because we had so many cool people that we knew, and we just had some heavy hitters that came out and just really announced it for everyone to come. So I also want to show you just some of the details of the i8. The craftsmanship, the engineering, just absolutely stunning. The way it looks and the way that it all comes together, stunning. Just check this out. You have to see it. So of course, I'll be making this video for you guys. I've gotten a pretty good amount of questions from all the hype on this vehicle. And the question being, do you really like it? Is it really worth what it's worth? Or, you know, is it something that is even supposed to be a real BMW? Valid question, valid question. I'm gonna start with saying I don't wanna go through an in-depth interview with people on how it's made and all this kind of stuff, but I'm just gonna give you my a quick highlight of what I think it's really like, and most importantly, things maybe that I don't like. Now, it's a BMW i8, and it is a hybrid. So it is an electric engine with a gas engine combined. So you can see right here, there is gas and electric, 2 bars. I don't want to get into the brochure side of things on technical specs and all that kind of stuff, but I will say there is some great technology in this vehicle, and let's just go ahead and get right into it. So truly, I think the first thing is that it feels like a BMW. All the technology, cockpit, feeling, the instruments, the cluster, the way everything's positioned, it's just like a BMW. The technology is very similar. I can, you know, get in it and know exactly how things work, from the shift, the controls, the iDrive. It's all the same. So I actually don't feel like I'm in something different. Now, I think the biggest thing is the looks. Number one, it grabs attention like no other. You're driving through and people think it's like a spaceship that goes by, which is really interesting. And number two, getting in and out of this car is like extremely difficult. Now, this isn't my first time driving an i8, but it brings me back right away knowing exactly why that was such a pain. So it seems really cool, but then you've got to like and then getting back in is just like, you've got to fall in. There's this like hump right here that just pulls, you have to pull your leg over. So that's definitely one thing. Now, of course, I think the next most important feature is, how's the driving? So let's get into it. If I were to explain, first initial feeling, smooth, really smooth, quiet ride. It's really just gentle when it comes to the suspension, really forgiving. I could almost compare it to, like, you know, driving your 5 Series or something, maybe even a 6 or 7. I actually feel like I said, it's just a normal BMW. And I know you guys are gonna like that, but you know, it's not made to be practical, you know, I'm sure everyday driving, but for me, since I am driving it, you know, for 3 days, I think it's gonna be something that I think is pretty reasonable for me to look for. And like most cars, and you know, with BMW technology and things like that, of course you've got things like sport mode, which give it a little bit of a nice pickup. It kind of brings out the liveliness of the car. Now, there's no like sport button, which is interesting. So in this car, you've got like eDrive, which is like extremely efficient, I guess. And then you've got what you do with sport mode, you just tap that over. And you can see right here, it just turns into sport mode. Brings up the red, and it gave it a little engine buzz, so it's like, it's on, I guess. So let's give it a shot.
In 1/4 of a mile, bear left, then bear left.
So it's got really nice acceleration, actually. You can hear the electric motor kind of kicking and buzzing, going simultaneously. And like I said, the engine actually kind of roars a little bit, which is really cool for a hybrid. And it puts you in your seat. A lot of torque, a lot of instantaneous, kind of going hand in hand with that electric motor, just putting you in your seat. I like it. I think it's quite remarkable, actually. So hopefully that gives you kind of like a little gist of it. It's overall, I think the few things are, it's comfortable. You can definitely feel like you're not driving some crazy obnoxious car, but it's not practical at the same time. So I think there's some element to it that might make it a little bit less, I guess, everyday driving, or make it a daily driver. Well, that concludes my ride with this. It'll be probably easy to explain in detail, but to kind of just sum it up, I would say it drives really great. It's really comfortable. I really enjoy it. It might not be practical is the only thing. It has a lot of pep. Eco is awesome. You can put it in like eco mode, and it's really efficient. So you have a really good hybrid is basically what I put, boils down to. So I really enjoyed it. Check the link below if you want to check it out for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment below if you have any questions, and then most importantly, we'll see you guys on both Instagram and YouTube. See you guys. And again, huge thanks to Turo. You guys made it possible. I am so happy that we were able to partner with each other. Thanks for getting me a set of wheels for my trip. And most importantly for you guys, go ahead, check the link below, get yourself into one and try it out. I am coming out to LA again. So excited. I've got a cool phase coming up for you guys. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, but I'm coming out to LA the beginning of October. I'm gonna reveal a new wrap and a new phase for you. So I wanna meet some of you guys. Don't forget to follow and kind of check out the updates on that.